Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at the typical makeup of Middle East funds. Now, I've recently published a few videos that are going to be part of a longer series of Middle East funds that's going to include the top 500 ones in the Middle East from 2022 to 2025. Now, we're not going to talk about the database in this video. You can watch previous ones. You can get really detailed ideas of what these databases include. This is just going to talk about the makeup of them and how to find family investment offices that may be hidden in these databases. So I get contacted a lot about how to obtain database for Middle East family investment offices. Now, they're very, very hard to find. In fact, the global family investment office database I have has around 2,600. Very few of them are Middle East ones because they're not actually listed as family investment offices. So they're what we call hidden in plain sight. So where do I recommend that people try to find them? And that's in my database of 500 Middle East funds. How does that work? Well, unlike Western markets, over half of Middle East funds are linked to families or sovereign wealth vehicles. Many are not traditional GPs but proprietary capital pools, making the region more opaque and challenging for global deal makers to navigate. Now, based on market patterns and available data, the Middle East fund landscape often includes a significant share of family investment offices, sovereign linked vehicles, and ultra high net worth capital pools. So that's the key target a lot of people are trying to reach. But again, they don't stand out because they're not on the internet, and the names of the companies behind them are usually very well hidden. So while exact classifications require further validation, my exclusive database provides the foundation for deal makers to identify and connect with the true sources of capital. We take a look over on the top right hand side. This is a typical mix of what would be in that database of 500 Middle East funds. For example, 40% of them would probably be family investment offices, so in other words, wealthy family investment entities. Around a quarter of them are going to be sovereign wealth funds or sub-funds, so those are government-backed investment vehicles, and if you looked at the database, you could purely see that many of the names, oh, that's part of a sub-fund of a SWF. Thirdly, institutional private equity and venture capital managers, that makes up about 25% of the database. Those are professional investment firms raising capital, and for a lot of cases, they're raising capital on behalf of family investment offices. So you can see how it can be disguised in a number of these groups. And lastly, making up 10% of the database would be corporate or strategic venture funds. These are company-led venture capital initiatives. So that gives you a good idea of how the Middle East funds are made up and how it can be easy to find family investment offices within them. I'm releasing 500 videos in the series to cover the Middle East fundraising landscape like never before. Click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.